Now from here we're going a little further. Now we are trying to understand the business transaction with a technique which we are using, which is unique to us, that is called an always head. So capital account is always credited. Drawing account is always debited. Asset purchased account is always debited. Asset sold account is always credited. Goods purchased account is always debited. Goods sold account is always credited. Purchase written account is always credited. Sales written account is always debited. Cash received account is always debited. Cash paid account is always credited. Expense account is always debited. Income account is always credited. So this is some unique technique which we are following in order to understand the chapters ahead, and this is called the always hint. Now the question comes. Now how did we say that, sir, that this is debited, this is credited and all that? Now let us come back and let us understand this one by one. So we said capital account is always credited. What is capital? The money given by the businessman. If the businessman is giving money to the If the businessman is giving money to the business, it is called as capital. So capital is representing what? Businessman. Businessman is what? He is a person. So capital account is what kind of account? It is a personal account. What is the rule for personal account? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Because businessman is giving money to the business, so he is giving. So therefore it is credited, because the rule is, because capital is representing the businessman and businessman is giving money to the business, giving. So debit the receiver, credit the giver. Now come to drawing. What is happening in drawing? The businessman is taking money from the business. He here is giving money, here is taking, means he is receiving money from the business. The businessman urgently needed around 20,000, he took the money from the cash box. Means he is receiving money from the business. Drawing is also representing what? It is representing the businessman. And in this case the businessman is receiving money from the business. So therefore drawing is a personal account. So what is that? Debit the receiver, because he is receiving money from the business. So his account will always be debited. So that is with regard to the first thing. Loan taken and loan repaid, will come to it later because it's similar to some other transaction here. We'll ignore it for the time being. Now come to asset purchase. Asset purchase is always debited, and we know that asset is what? Asset is property, and it is what? It is a real account. What is the rule for real account? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. When the asset is purchased, is the asset coming in or going out? When you are purchasing an asset, the asset is coming into the business. So the asset is coming in. So therefore asset purchased is always debited, because the rule is debit what comes in, and when you purchase an asset, the asset is coming into the business. Again, asset sold. I said again, asset is a real account. Okay, asset sold. When we sell an asset, what is happening? The asset is going out. The asset is going out because we are selling off the asset. We purchased a car, the car became old. We sold it. When we purchased the car came into the business. When we are selling the car is going out of the business. So asset is a real account, and the rule for real account is debit what comes in, credit what goes out. When the asset is sold, the asset is going out. Therefore, credit what goes out. So asset is always, asset sold is always credited. Now come to goods. Goods are what? Again, goods are real account because you can see and touch. When you purchase the goods are coming in. When you sell the goods are going out. So what is the rule for real account? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So when the goods are purchased, goods are coming in. So debit what comes in. Therefore goods purchased always debited. Now come to the next thing, goods sold. When you sell the goods are going out. When you sell the goods are going out. So what is the rule for real account? Debit what comes in, goods are real. And the rule is debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So when goods are sold, the goods are actually going out. Therefore goods credit what goes out. So goods sold is always credited. Now come to purchase return. Now remember this. When we purchase, what is happening? The goods are coming in. So the business purchased some products from the manufacturer. They don't buy like the way we purchase. They buy in huge numbers. So when we are stacking up those goods on the rack, then we found some of the goods are damaged and defective. So what we do, we return them. What are we returning? We are returning goods. So purchase return. Purchase is representing what? Goods purchased. Sales representing what? Goods sold. And why are we returning them? Because they are damaged. So goods is what kind of account? It is a real account. Now look at this. In purchase, the goods are coming in. But in purchase return, because we found the good damaged, we are returning back the good to the company. So goods are going out. So what is the rule for real account? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Therefore purchase return is always credited, because in purchase return we are returning back the damaged good to the company. The good is going out and the good is a real account, and the rule for real account is credit what goes out. In sales return, we sold a product to the customer. The customer took the product to his home and he opened the package and he found the product damaged and defective. So what is he going to do? He is going to return back the damaged good back to us, back to the business. So in sale, what happened? The good went out. But when the good is damaged, the customers are returning back to the business. So what is happening? The damaged good is coming back into the business. So it is coming into the business. So in sales, the good is going out. In sales return, the damaged good is coming back to the business. So it is coming in. So good is a real account. What is the rule for real account? Debit what comes in and credit what goes out. In sales return, the damaged good is coming into the business. So debit what comes in. Therefore sales return is always debited. Now come to cash, and we said cash also is real because you can see and touch. It's a real account. Okay, cash received. In cash received, what is happening? Cash is coming in. In cash paid, what is happening? Cash is going out. So in cash received, cash is coming in, and in cash paid, cash is going out. And we said cash is a real account. The rule for real account is what? Debit what comes in. Cash received, cash is coming in. Debit what comes in. So cash received is always debited. Cash paid, cash is going out, and the rule is credit what goes out. So cash paid will always be credited because cash is going out, and the rule is credit what goes out. Finally, we come to expense and income. Expense and income, they represent what? They represent nominal account. And what is the rule for nominal account? Debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. So as simple as that. So expense will always be debited and income will always be credited, because the rule for nominal account is debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. So this is the technique which we are using. This technique we are calling it as an always technique. I hope you understood. Okay, till now we have understood the always hint. We said capital is always debit, drawing is capital is always credit, drawing is always debit, asset purchase debit, asset sold credit, goods purchase debit, goods sold credit, purchase return credit, sales return debit, cash received debit, cash paid credit, expense debit, income credit. So we told all this and we understood this debit and credit with the help of the concept, like capital and drawing a personal account, and asset and goods a real account, and purchase and sales. So we understood with the help of a concept. Now let us make it more easier. Let us make the recall more easier and quicker. Now let us compare. First thing, capital. Capital is we said capital is always credit. So now just remember like this. This is an easier way to recall. So capital starts with what? C. So capital is always credit. Easier technique to remember this. Then we come to drawings. How to remember this? Drawing and we said drawing is always debit. Drawing starts with what? Drawing starts with D. So we can say it is debit. So simple. Suppose if I say capital, credit, drawing, debit. What I'm keeping in mind? Capital starts with C, credit, drawing starts with D, debit. This is the conceptual understanding, and in order to make a faster recall without any mistake, we are using some other technique here. Now, leaving that, next we are coming to what? Asset purchased. Asset purchased. Okay, next we are coming for asset purchase. Asset purchased. And we said it is always debit. Like that. Okay, now asset purchase is always debit. Now look at this. Purchase starts with the word what? It starts with the word P. Purchase starts with the word P. Now if you cut off the tail for P, it looks like what? D. So asset purchase, cut off the tail of P, it is debit. Similarly, if you look at this, asset sold, we said it's always credit. Now, for S, you cut off the tail, then S looks like what? C. Therefore, asset sold always credit. So this is a technique to remember it faster. Now come back. Asset purchased P. Cut the tail, it looks like D, debit. Asset sold, S. Cut off the tail, S looks like what? C. So asset purchased, always debit. Asset sold, always credit. Asset purchased, always debit. Asset sold, always credit. Similarly, substitute this goods. Goods purchased, always debit. Goods sold, always credit. Finish. Next, come to purchase return. Purchase is always debit. Purchase return is exactly the opposite of purchase. So if purchase is debit, purchase return is credit. Sales return. If sales is always credit. If sales is credit, sales return is debit. Cash received. You know cash is a real account. When we receive it, cash is coming in. So debit. Cash paid, cash is going out, so it is credit. Expense, we know it is a nominal account, so expense, debit all expenses. Expense is always debit. Credit all incomes. Income is always credit. So this is probably a little easier. So capital C, credit. Drawing D, debit. Asset purchased, debit. Asset sold, credit. Goods purchased, debit. Goods sold, credit. Purchase return stock. Purchase debit. Purchase return credit. Sales return stock. Sales credit. Sales return exactly the opposite, debit. Cash received, debit. Cash paid, cash is going out, credit. Expense debit, income credit. So with this we finished today's class, that is business transaction and always hint. Hope you understood it and hope it's very easy. Thank you.